Hey guys, Bryson with Trick Tools here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the options in our Mittler Brothers bead roller lineup. So we've got these two different machines here, and there's some obvious differences. Number one being the size. This is the 24-inch model, so the throat depth from the bead to the end of the throat here is 24 inches. This is the 36-inch model, so obviously what might be necessary for you would be depending on the size of the material and the projects that you're working on. Do you need the throat depth or not? That sort of thing. So some other differences between these two machines. This 24-inch machine, has the standard motor option on it. So this motor on this 24-inch machine is rated for 19 gauge steel and 050 aluminum. So it's a little bit lighter duty motor, which drops the cost of the machine. So if you're mainly doing lighter gauge materials, thin, anything steel-wise under 19 gauge, this would be a great package for what you're looking for there. The industrial motor that's on the 36-inch machine here can also be had on the 24, and this motor here can also be had on the 36-inch machine. So it all depends on what material you're working with. So if you're never working with anything heavier, this motor is a just fine option. So this motor, the industrial motor here, gives you multiple capabilities. So this motor here, basically on the standard motor, it's just on and off, and the foot pedal is variable speed. So when this is plugged in and you hit the pedal, the speed of the machine is all based on where you have your position on the foot pedal. So whereas the industrial motor gives you the extra option. So when you have this on, there's a dial knob here from 0 up to 100. And basically that's going to be a speed adjustment, a maximum speed adjustment. So depending on where you have this set is going to set the maximum speed that the bead roller can turn. And on top of that, you have the variable speed foot pedal here that you can then press, and then anywhere once you get it adjusted. So if you want to turn the machine down, or if you do want it all the way up, you can crank it up and then control everything with the foot pedal there. So there's that dual speed adjustment, like I said, that gives you the ability to set a maximum speed and then control it with the foot pedal there. So both machines have a forward and reverse switch. So forward and reverse, you flip it one way or the other, it's going to rotate, spin the machine the opposite direction. Same thing on the 36-inch industrial machine here. So the 36-inch machine here is on this rolling pedestal base that has these different provisions for being able to hold tooling. This style here, there's some little cutouts in the base that you can actually fold these little tabs out, and that provides extra storage locations for more bead roller tooling. The standard base, this is a little bit older model, the standard base, but basically looks the same. The newer style just does have more of these provisions on the machine, like this rolling base does, to be able to hold tooling. So there's a ton of tooling options for these machines. So depending on what profiles you're looking for, all that, they do have some package things put together that gives you a basic assortment of kind of the most common rolls that people are using, but they have a huge selection of different stuff available to be able to fit your project and what you're working on. So definitely check out our website for the list of all the tooling that we have for these. Like I said, we have a ton of them. So in order to get the tooling on and off, you just take the Allen wrench that's provided, and then you back off the bolt, slide the die off of there. And so these shafts are 1-inch OD, and where the tooling slides on is 3/4. So any bead roller tooling that's 3/4 will slide and fit on these machines. And then these can be flipped up, top to bottom, depending on how you want to see the profile in your panel while you're rolling, that sort of thing. This, as it's set up right here, this bead would be pushing down, but if you flip it to the bottom, it's going to be pushing up, that sort of thing. So you can reverse them to either side. neither of these machines have it, but there are optional adjustable shafts, and that allows you to move the tooling to line it up in different ways, which allows you to actually combine tooling, or you know, this is a roller option that basically it is what it is. This bead is meant to go in this bottom die, but with adjustable shafts, you can grab different tooling that's not necessarily meant to go together to create custom profiles, that sort of thing, and you can adjust those, you know, to, you know, really open up the possibilities of what you can do with your bead roller. So you get those on there, tighten that up. Same thing on here. When you get to rolling, easy crank handle adjustment, you know, up and down to create more pressure or open it up to get your material in or out. This machine here has the optional depth stop on it, so you loosen that, and if you don't want it in the machine at all, you can slide it out, or you can slide it in and get it set in place. It also fits the 36-inch machine here, so basically you get that set where you want it, wherever you need it in your throat depth, and that'll allow you to, especially if you want to run a straight line, you know, a certain amount of distance from the edge of a panel, wherever you can get it set up. You can get really close to the tooling, so you can get really tight in here with the tooling and run something real close to an edge, or you can back this off, you know, all the way down through the throat depth and get it secured in place, and you're ready to go. So again, lots of different options with these Mittler Brothers bead rollers. So if you're curious about these machines, you want to know which machine is going to be right for your application, for what you're working on, give us a call. We can help you decide which machine is going to be right for you, and we'll be able to help you out from there. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.